Coach Karabo, thank you very much for your time. 1-0 loss. Your assessment of the game, please.
Yeah, I think a assessment of the game would be that we should have won this game and easily. It's margins, small margins, and the difference between someone who is at the top or who wants to win the league and someone who doesn't have that experience to winning games at ABC Motsepe convincingly. I think you could see the difference today. With Gomora, you could see how the seniority of most of their players helps them a lot with regards to defending. We had, I think, 4 or 5 chances where it was last-ditch defending. If people say putting your life on the line for the team, that's what it meant for Gomora. There's 5 opportunities that we should have buried, but yeah, they showed why they want to be title contenders. They scored 1 against us in the early stages. It's clearly a foul. It should not have been a goal. It's a foul. For me, I'm asking how is the referee not be able to see that? Because he's basically in front of the action. So, but this is football. I think my guys put in a good shift in the second half. They pushed Gomora higher up. We were able to play 90% of the second half in their half. And it basically is testament to what we've been doing. As you can see, with 3 or 4 games in a row in 9 games or so, in 9 days, our guys did not drop their level. Our guys did not drop their fitness, so to speak. I only took out people just to refresh them, not because they were struggling from injuries or struggling from fatigue, but a very good shift from the guys. I think they deserve better. On the balance of things, we should have won the game. But football is not about balance, right? It's about taking that one chance that matters and gives you 3 points. If someone is not here watching the game, they would say, hey, you guys, you lost badly, I'm sure Gomora was all over you, but if you really watch the game, you'd understand that we were in the ascendancy throughout the second half. I think a balanced first half, but second half we really should have won the game in the second half. Clear chances one-on-one. 3 of them. One Stinger made a great save. One we should have hit across goal, but one of our guys wanted to pass the ball instead of shooting. It's those little opportunities, those 50-50s that you should be winning if you score those. You should be winning games.
Coach, talking about those moments, because those are the critical moments at the critical stage in the game where taking the right decision gets you the goal. It gets you the equalizer, changes the complexion of the game. Perhaps you go on to even win it. But like you said, the experience of this league is very critical. And it happens, with the university teams. Every year new players come in, others leave, and so on. What is the plan to try and deal with that, to try and and speed up their development to a level where they can make those right decisions? Because like you said, many chances could be frustrating at times because it's just maybe holding the ball instead of trying to play a first time pass, and things change, and it happened a lot during the game. What is the plan to try and address that and speed up their development?
I think even funny enough, you asked this question, and I was actually saying it to someone before the game and saying the difference between teams in the top half of the league and the bottom half of the league a lot of the times is motivation. What motivates someone to put his life on the line to block a goal and someone in front of the goal, instead of scoring and maybe passing the ball, making the wrong decision, or making that last dash run behind the defense where we can play the ball to get us in good advantageous areas to score goals. What's the difference between these two players? And the difference is motivation. What is the motivation? I use the term breadwinners. A lot of the guys in the top half are breadwinners. They are working for money. They are extrinsically motivated by the financial rewards of what they get from teams that have the financial resources. They are playing for bonuses. They are playing for, a lot of them are salaried, or they get a stipend. I don't want to say salaried because then you basically circumvent one of the rules of the league to say the stipend must not be over your expenses. So people are motivated by those things, and university teams, I can tell you for free that 90% of them will probably offer a scholarship and accommodation, and that's it. They do not offer player stipend. It is not in most of the university's policies. Those who can do it out of external fund accounts, they have them. But in terms of a lot of universities, they do not have the policies in place to pay a player to play football, especially when you've given him a scholarship and you've given him accommodation. So primary role of a student athlete is to study, get a degree. Some of them have ambitions to play football at a high level, but not all of them. You don't get lucky enough to have 15 players who are saying, I want to make professional football. You know what I mean? You'll be lucky to have 5 who say, I still want to make professional football.
They are here for degrees.
They are here for degrees, diplomas, and so forth. They have a second option in life. You know, they've got options. While on the other spectrum, these people are breadwinners. They don't win a game in a month. The child gets hungry. The family doesn't eat. There's no food on the table. So if you look at it in that aspect, you then start realizing yourself, oh, that is the turning point, really. And, well, if I had maybe 5 of those, I can assure you I've got them, but guess what? 3 of them might work. So you get my point. Those are seniors who graduated. They can help us a lot, but they just don't have the time because they are working now full time. So very difficult for us. But hey, we've made strides. We've made strides. This is Gomora. They've got a lot of experienced players. They have a very strong team. We've done well against them. We've actually put them on the ropes for a lot of the game. And I can say, I'm proud of the boys for the efforts they put in, for the work that they put in, especially in the second half. If you look at the first half and the second half, it's chalk and cheese, man.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, maybe it's the tongue lashing I gave them in the change room. But look, they're still writing exams, but the shift they put into the top. Yeah, we lost the game, but I'll probably sleep better at night, knowing that I can build on this. They played very well in the second half.
Last one, coach. Number, I lost count, set place. Do you perhaps think you could have taken advantage of that, perhaps done better, maybe with the delivery times and maybe with people being brave enough to put in your head in there and to, try and get that goal, because you had plenty of them and I believe could have taken advantage of that?
It's work in progress. It's work in progress. We are working on certain aspects of the set plays. We have to fine-tune our set plays because a lot of goals are scored from set plays. And if we don't maximize our opportunities on set plays, 26, 7, 8, 9% of goals are scored from set plays, and we practice them. But sometimes in the game it just doesn't work. You could see Puleng came in 5 minutes. I wanted to reserve him for the next game. He came in last 5 minutes. He put in a top set piece.
That last one.
Yeah, he put in a top set piece. He's our normal set piece taker, and he knows which areas. The other guys need to take responsibility as well when he's not there. I mean, come on. There's many that we put in there that we could have capitalized on. The corners that we put in there, we should have capitalized on at least one. But it's the guidelines that some of the guys don't follow carefully. For instance, who is blocking and who is following up behind him. You get guys who are confused. The other one is standing in front of the other one. It should be the other way around. But we have the guidelines. They know who must go where. When you do reviews, everyone knows the right answers, right? when you do reviews, it's, coach, I was the one who was supposed to be there. And then you ask, so what happened? Coach, they can't give you an answer. But it's maybe the heat of the game, the emotions in the game. They want to win it so badly that they stop thinking football. They start thinking we must just win this game anyhow, instead of following the guidelines and possibly profiting from the set plays. There was a lot. There was a lot. So I can't give you an answer to that. All I can say is the guys must just follow guidelines. They must just follow guidelines. If we go and review these, they will understand and see where they've gone wrong. It's just a matter of decision making, of where to stand, which area to attack, and which area to play the ball in. There's one there we just played over and we mishit it. But it's practice. It's practice. I think a lot of practice. There's no secret to this thing. The more extra work you put into the work that you do, the better you get. It's as simple as that. So I can say maybe their students are studying, but we've got enough resources for them to do the extra training for themselves, all by themselves. So a lot of things but you can take a horse to the watering hole, ne? You can't make it drink, right?
Yeah.
You can't force it to drink. They've got the resources to do the extra work required. They've got it. So we just have to work on it, I guess. Just have to get it right.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best in your upcoming games.
Thank you so much. They're coming thick and fast.
Yeah.
Games,
But November is very tough.
Now on Saturday and then Wednesday and then Saturday and then Wednesday, Saturday. So we've got something like 7 games. But with a few rotations that we can manage.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you so much.